never knew. You know, I come from a mother. My mother's a biochemist. She worked for an artist. You know, my father was in Doubleday. Dave was with Prudential. I was with Prudential for 30 years. So, you know, meet a lot of them, but I had a great time. You know, we don't live here. I was from East Coast. We live in Florida. We come in, we have an office in Persephone. We come in, we do shows here, and go back. We're leaving tomorrow. Yeah, we do all this. I love people. Plus, I get to work with these guys. I mean, I see it, it's camera, and I'm able to write light. It doesn't matter. They're two different purposes, you know. These guys shoot professionally. They shoot completely. It doesn't matter. You get your point across. So what school is your son going to? Oh wow. What are you thinking to go? Right. He doesn't want to do. That's awesome. Very powerful. I think so. All over the place. So what's he want to do? He wants to go clear for now. He wants to do what he wants to do. That's awesome. Because right now that whole industry is desperate. You know, my whole family is in. They're all biochemical. My mother is a biochemist. She's a PhD. She worked for an artist for many years. My aunt Rachel, she was working for the FAA for many years, and she did Food and Drug Administration, MBA. So she's a toughie. And then my cousin works for FDA. First, her husband did with Listen. He does Alzheimer's people research, but he's a scientist. I tried it, but that was not for me. I worked with. All right, I'll turn it off. Works with mixed science. Okay. Natural language. It was. I'm a guy.
to the core and leaves me wanting more, 'cause I'm missing you. More of myself. I wanna give more of me to you. More of myself. I wanna give more from me to you.
All right, let's hear it and welcome Franklin High School class of 2024. Let's welcome them. Yes. Welcome, Franklin High School class of 2024. Franklin faculty and staff, families, community members, and distinguished guests. Welcome to Franklin High School's class of 2024 commencement. My name is Dr. Nicholas Solomon, and I have the honor of being the principal of this wonderful high school, Franklin High School. Before we move further in the presentation or the ceremony, I just want to remind everyone, if you are feeling too hot, we do have a cooling room in our auditorium where our ceremony will be live streamed. So please work with our safety officers and our police personnel if you would like to be in a cooler room. At this time, I'm going to ask that everyone please stand for Franklin High School's award-winning JROTC cadets present the colors. Coming to the podium now is Franklin High School's Student Government Association President, Honoria Butchin, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Honoria Butchin will be attending Rutgers University and studying neuroscience. Honoria?
Good afternoon. I'm Anaria Butchin, your student body president. Would everyone stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Honoria. Please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner, by the class of 24 member Taya Wright. Taya Wright will be attending American Music and Dance Academy in the fall and studying musical theater and dance. Additionally, singing Lift Every Voice and Sing will be Gabriella Stewart. Gabriella will be studying at Howard University to obtain a Bachelor's of Fine Arts degree in musical theater with a minor in media, journalism, and film. Ladies, please make your way forward. Taya Wright.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's lights less gleaming, and whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets reckless, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Taya. Singing, lift every voice and sing will be Gabriella Stewart. Gabriella?
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies, till it resounds loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on till victory is won. Let us march on till victory is won.
Outstanding, outstanding. Let's give Taya and Gabriella another round of applause. Outstanding job. Let's give our JROTC a round of applause. Outstanding job, cadets. Thank you, and you may be seated. I understand the weather is very hot, as you can feel, but regardless, we'll do our best to keep the ceremony moving. But we also want to take enough time to honor our class of 24 who has gone through so much. Please be aware that we have cold water for sale at the concession stand. And again, we do have a cooling room in the building in our auditorium. We are calling over 547 names today, 547 graduates. Know that your loved one is going to be called and time out your trip to the refreshments accordingly. Every year we dedicate a portion of our ceremony to recognize the visiting dignitaries and leaders who helped to make our Franklin High School educational experience possible and who took time to be here with us. So I'd like to recognize who were scheduled to be here. Unfortunately, could not make it today, but I do want to recognize him, Mayor Phil Kramer, Deputy Mayor Ed Potosnik. I believe we have Councilman Ram, Councilman Alex Kazari, and Councilwoman Sheepa Uden. We also like to recognize our board president and our Board of Education members. Board President Ardaman Singh, and our Board of Education members, please stand to be recognized. Thank you for your support. Along with our Board of Education, we'd like to recognize Franklin Township Superintendent Dr. John Ravalli, and members of Central Cabinet, thank you for attending, who have been so supportive. In addition, I'd like to recognize the Franklin Township Public Schools administrators, supervisors, directors who are present with us this evening. I'd like to take some time to right now to just recognize my administration. You've been so special to me this year, and I truly appreciate your support because you have my back each and every day, and I want to recognize you. Franklin High School's 9th grade Vice Principal, Ms. Sharonda Martin. 10th grade Vice Principal, Mr. Rod Brundage. 11th grade Vice Principal, Ms. Kelly Guerrero. And this year's senior class Vice Principal, Mr. Michael Herman. Our Supervisor of School Counseling, Mr. Amming Barksdale. And our Athletic Director, Mr. Kenny Margolin. Thank you so much. We also have various members of the Franklin High School faculty and staff who are present and serving in our ceremony, attending as guests in support of their students. To our amazing staff, thank you for your dedication that you provide. We also like to recognize Wendy Riga and Deb Perillo, our Franklin High School PTO presidents. The president of our project graduation, Mr. Nick DeMeglio. The loving and dedicated team of parents, guardians, and community members who are here and who have put together wonderful project graduation for our seniors. Thank you so much, Mr. DeMeglio. Thank you so much for planning and running such an enjoyable event for our seniors. Next, I'd like to recognize our Governor Educators of the Year. One thing that we like to do each and every commencement is to recognize these wonderful teachers. The New Jersey Department of Education established a program for all schools to recognize one teacher and one educational service professional each year as Governor's Educator of the Year. The Governor's Teacher of the Year for Franklin High School is Mr. Ted Jones. He is certainly one of our beloved math teachers here at Franklin High School. And Franklin High School's Governor's Educational Service Professional of the Year is one of our invaluable paraprofessionals, one of our invaluable support person is Dr. David Goldstein. Each year, there are unsung heroes and sheroes, and there's no question that our senior class advisor did a fantastic job with the collaboration with our senior suite to make sure we had a normal end-of-year activity for our seniors. So I want to recognize Mr. Peter DeMarco, our senior class advisor. Outstanding job. Now we get to the portion to hear from our students. Our first student is coming up as our class of 24 president, Ankita Jengadish. She'll be attending Rutgers University's Honors College and studying biology and pre-med. Ankita.
Evening, everyone. My name is Ankita Jagadish, Student Council President for the class of 2024. Thank you. For the class of 2024, and it is my distinct honor to be addressing all of you today. I would like to welcome all family, friends, alumni, faculty, and welcome distinguished guests to the class of 2024 Franklin High School graduation ceremony. As we celebrate today, clothing ourselves in the finest of wizard costumes and bedazzled square hats, allow me to say to all of you, congratulations. Through accomplishing this thing that the government requires us to do, we are now one step farther from being an aspiring YouTuber living in our parents' basements. Parents, you're welcome. Now forth is the time of our lives where we'll apply all the valuable lessons we've learned in high school that adults use in their daily lives. Multiplying polynomials, analyzing 6th century historical figures, reciting the components of a eukaryotic cell, everyday things. But most importantly, we have learned how to avoid a feature in the all-exposing, unforgiving FHS Posture Check Instagram page. It's brutal. The class of 2024 is no ordinary class, not in the slightest. As a collective, we have many shining qualities. We are humble, we are modest, we are polite, and we are undoubtedly the best class the school has seen in a long time. We are sending students to top universities and colleges with massive chunks of merit scholarships. Students are leaving school records on our stadium walls, continuing their athletic careers as university commits. Trophies are lining the halls, recognizing not third place, not second place, but first place performances in our music department, both band and orchestra reintroducing programs that have been stale for a period of time. And not to mention, bringing back countless traditions that were lost in the past, bringing back homecoming, a class Instagram, Spirit Week themes that students actually follow, a proper football student section, superlatives, having a senior sunrise, and prom with an actual king of clean. Class of 2024, throughout this speech, if you were daydreaming about the different ways to leave graduation early and unnoticed, now is the important part of the speech, so pay attention. Throughout the years, I have learned that if you want something you have never had, you must be willing to do things you've never done before. Take risks. Realize many of these momentous accomplishments that I've listed either have not been done or a long time or never have been done before. It's easy to build off something already created, but much more difficult to start anew. And we as a class left our mark by bringing these traditions back for future classes to carry on. So let's give ourselves a well-earned round of applause. As we go off into the world, facial acne will no longer be the scariest danger we'll face. For many of us, we will be on our own for the first time ever. We'll have to start making our own decisions. Like, who am I? What do I stand for? Are these week-old leftovers safe to eat? My advice? Frankly, I'm in no position to give you advice on your future just because I was really effective at annoying kids until they voted for me. But I will try. When I look around the stadium, I see change makers. Students of all backgrounds, races, and ethnicities who unapologetically speak their minds and are hungry to prove to the world that we are leaders. There will be people who view us as less, and you know what? Let them doubt, let them talk, let them laugh, and let them watch you prove everyone wrong. When things start to get tough and you begin to doubt your capabilities, remember you're not just doing this for yourselves. Do it for your biggest supporters. Mom and Dad, I stand here today in hopes that you are proud, and I'm so incredibly grateful for your presence in my life. Everything I've done, everything I am, and everything I will be is thanks to the unconditional love you show me. To every parent in the audience, I hope you acknowledge this as well. We, the class of 2024, realize the sacrifices you make to provide us with the privilege of an education. This is as much your achievement as it is ours. Class, remember to push day in and day out, not only for ourselves, but for the wonderful people waiting for us at home. If you are a parent or guardian of the class of 2024, please, this is for you. Soon we will begin to walk the stage, receive our diplomas, and post Instagram photos with captions we all stole from old Drake songs. So what's next? Change. I am ecstatic to see how we will all change into blossoming young adults and achieve the goals we set out for ourselves at the beginning of this journey. I personally have had an unforgettable time going from Carnley Road School to Samson G. Smith and now Franklin High School. And I'm going to miss all the amazing teachers, friends, and memories I made along the way. We are the class of firsts. Students, carry on our legacy by continuing to do things that have never been done before in all of your future endeavors. I wish all of you success, and I can't wait to hear about it 15 years down the lane when we plan the first ever Franklin Class Reunion Extravaganza. To be continued.
Great job, Ankitha. Next up, we have our salutatorian, Mr. Arian Cuddy. He'll be attending University of Penn and studying neuroscience. Come on up.
Good evening to the parents, teachers, mentors, administrators, friends, Dr. Valley, and of course, the graduating class of 2024. Today, we celebrate the culmination of our high school journey and the beginning of a new chapter in our lives. It is an honor to stand here and address the extraordinary individuals who made this journey truly unforgettable. I am Aryan Cuddy, Salutatorian of the class of 2024. From those who threw touchdowns on this very field, to those who made us laugh with their out-of-pocket jokes in class, to those who helped lost freshmen find their classes, each one of you made an impact that will be remembered. I'm filled with a profound sense of pride and gratitude as I look out at the sea of familiar faces, each one brimming with potential and promise. Each one of us has a unique path ahead. Some might dream of developing life-saving medicine, while others might belt the words, "ball is life." Who knows? Maybe I'll even see some of you on my release radar on a random Friday on Spotify in a few years. While I wholeheartedly believe we are destined for remarkable accomplishments, I believe there's more in our future than Nobel Prizes, Grammys, or Hollywood stars. Life is not solely defined by these feats. It's the lighter moments, the ones that often go unnoticed, that shape us. This year, I was fortunate enough to have a half-day schedule, meaning my school day ended at 10:34 a.m. instead of the usual 2:21 p.m. Despite having the liberty to leave early, most days I chose to stay back. Even though I might be viewed as a nerd for this, I mean, I still am. I'm not the typical nerd. If you know me, I might be book smart, but I tend to be absent-minded. Perhaps you remember me looking clueless on stage during awards night. But yeah, Back to the point. I stayed to sit in my friends' classes, obviously with the teacher's permission, and cherished the moments we had left in our final school year. I may have been yelled at for being disruptive at times with my maniacal laughs, or gotten my friends in trouble for being a loudmouth. But at the end of the day, it was all in good fun. It's the laughs shared in the back right corner of AP Literature, the late nights spent grappling with the possibility of a pop quiz in statistics, the early morning sessions of Brawl Stars, or the occasional visits to my favorite store at the Bridgewater Mall. If you know, you know. It's been moments of being absolutely clueless in card games, idolizing my little bro, being pushed in a shopping cart in the middle of the road in Washington, D.C., having questionable yet intriguing conversations in economics, or in this very moment as we sit and wait to receive our diplomas. These moments have been the threads that have woven the tapestry of our high school years. The truth is, life is a collection of these memories. They may not receive the same fanfare or applause, but they mold us into compassionate, resilient, and empathetic individuals. Whether it's finding a new hobby, cracking jokes with your classmates and teachers, or simply joining the best Clash Royale clan, do something that makes you appreciate the smaller moments. These moments will bring you the most joy and fulfillment in life. As Lil Wayne said, take the first chance that you get, because you may never get another one. So the class of 2024, let's ensure we don't waste those moments in between. Thank you.
Good job, proud of you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Great job, Ariane. And now I have the pleasure to announcing our valedictorian, Ragav Paladugu, who will be attending University of Maryland College Park and studying computer science. Ragav?
Good evening, parents, friends, FHS administration, teachers, Dr. Ravalli, and most importantly, the class of 2024. Everybody give a big round of applause. I'm Raghav Paladugu, valedictorian of class of 24. Now, before I get to my actual speech, just the students, can you raise your both of your hands? Come on, just wave them around a bit. Okay, that's good. You can put them back down. While writing the speech, my mom told me that my speech should move the audience. I think I've accomplished that already. Thanks, Amma. 2 weeks ago, when I was first tasked with writing a speech, I wondered what I should write about. I wanted it to be meaningful. So I wondered and wondered and wondered for the last 2 weeks until I started writing it last night at 11 p.m. in true high schooler fashion. Hashtag procrastinator for life. But as middle schoolers, we probably thought that high schoolers had it all figured out. Little did we know, they were just as clueless as we were, just better at pretending. But pretending wasn't all bad. It taught us to adapt, to learn, and to grow. We all have truly shown our ability to grow and learn despite any obstacle. We literally started our high school careers with COVID. Our journey started out rough, but we definitely did not lose on any of the high school experience. From experiencing homecoming games chanting Franklin Warriors, to watching WAN TV in our morning classes, to our latest FHS play, Chicago, and so much more. We have experienced countless moments that have shaped us. We have seen our classmates excel at sports, break records, and perform with incredible talent. And now, as we turn the page and begin writing the next chapter of our lives, I want to leave you guys with a mission. Education and learning doesn't end with a diploma. As a matter of fact, it doesn't end with any diploma or certificate or achievement. Now, I know what you're thinking. We just finished 13 years of school. We still have to keep learning? As John Dewey once said, education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. As we move forward, let's embrace every opportunity to learn. Let's ask new questions, try new things, seek knowledge, never stop learning, and most importantly, never be afraid to make mistakes or fail. As Tupac said, trust me, I never lose. Either I win or learn from it. Sharing that mindset, we have to take each stumble and failure as a step towards success. So whether it's picking a new hobby, diving into a subject we're passionate about, or simply listening to others' perspectives, let's embrace the journey of lifelong learning. Learning has no destination, since learning is a journey. And so, as you think about what is your why, leaving FHS, I also want you to remember to always keep your mind open, your heart open, and remain a lifelong learner. With that, I want to say congratulations, class of 2024. Your adventures are just beginning. Go out there and conquer the world. Thank you.
Great job, Ragal. At this time, I do want to recognize some of our seniors again. They are the 4-year perfect honor roll. Seniors, please stand when I call your name. London Adams, Gabriela Alejo Martinez, Melanie Bimson, Emily Chavez, Adrian Chun, Emma Desai, Thomas Doe, Faith Gibson, Mayank Jain, Ariane Cuddy, Cindy Lamb, Morgan Lewis, Victoria Luck, Michael Masters, Omar Medina, Ryan Rotek, Emily Novelli, Raghav Paladugu, Aisha Parekh, Arushi Parikh, Deep Patel, Janabal Ben Patel, Tiffany Pecorella, Daniel Quisbert, Adam Riedermeyer, Jason Riedermeyer, Alexander Roth, Rhea Sanghavi, Aditya Shaw, Arohi Sharma, Gabriella Stewart, Maya Zavosky, and Sofia Zegler. Thank you. Thank you. You've done what we've asked you to do each and every day since you enter Franklin High School, and your academics proves it, and it's definitely something that we want all of our students to do. But you as seniors have accomplished that. So thank you. Let's give those seniors another round of applause and recognition. Each year, I like to recognize a few students under our Principals Award category. So before I share my thoughts with class of 24, I'd like to recognize 3 more students. It's a tradition for the principal to award students as principal leaders. And this year, I'm just so proud of these 3 individuals. This award doesn't just have to do with academics, but also it can serve for service and leadership. One of this year's Principal Award recipients is Cameron Brown. Cameron is a scholar athlete who is attending University of Maryland College Park and will be studying finance. He has been an amazing student who was able to balance his academics and athletics and exemplify leadership each and every day. Cameron Brown, would you please come forward? Would you're here already? And please accept this small token of my appreciation. Proud of you, man. Thank you. Our next Principal's Leadership Award recipient is Emily Chavez. Emily became our voice of Franklin High School each morning, along with Anaria. Emily is an amazing student who will be attending American University in the fall, studying international relations. Emily, would you come to the podium, which you are? And I'm so proud of you, Emily.
Thank you. Thank you. Of course, thank you.
Last but very not the very, this is my favorite one right here. I have to be honest. She bothers me every day. Last but not the least, the next Principal Leadership Award recipient is Joella Abbey. Joella is an amazing, talented student who will be attending University of New Haven in the fall to study mechanical engineering. Joella Abbey, did you hear already? Joella, chemical engineering. Chemical engineering. Joella, I'm extremely proud of you. Thank you for everything. Here you go. So fitting. All right. Parents, we doing okay? I'm sorry. We're almost there. Almost there. But if you can just give me a couple more minutes, I do want to share my final thoughts with the senior class. My speech is entitled FHS Warriors, Fraternity, Sorority. I was first introduced to Franklin High School warrior spirit as a young child. There was something special about the blue and gold and the famous cadence of the marching band that struck a unique chord with me. From an early age, I knew I wanted to wear those colors and represent the town of Franklin in everything that I do. I didn't realize then that my journey as a warrior would make me part of this spectacular fraternity or sorority. As you sit here today, students, look to your left and right and tell your classmates, I believe in you. Conquer today. And also let them know, I know you'll achieve all of your dreams and goals. Tell them. Class of 24, here's the truth. Just like thousands of Franklin graduates before you, you're sitting next to future doctors, nurses, teachers, principals, lawyers, activists, entrepreneurs, scientists, engineers, movie stars, professional athletes, future Olympians, future great fathers, great mothers, and great citizens. I know this because I see the evidence every day on social media where Franklin alumni are doing amazing things. Our warrior fraternity sorority is something strong and special. Fraternity and sorority is defined a group of people sharing common profession or interests, or state or feeling of friendship and mutual support within a group. When I went to college, I joined the illustrious Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. It was there that I truly learned the meaning of fraternity. I discovered that friendship is essential to the soul. I learned to see things through. I understood the importance of being the captain of my soul and embraced the role of being a bridge builder. There are many other valuable lessons you can gain through a fraternity or sorority, but remember, life journey itself is a lesson. Cherish every moment. Today, I'd like to share some principles with you, hoping you will carry them along your journey. First, be a true friend. I learned the meaning of a true friend. Many of you have already noticed that your circle of friends becomes smaller over time. However, a true friend is about trust and support. You will need to trust someone, and someone will need to trust you. Don't think adulthood means you can do it all alone. Friendship is essential to the soul. See it through, seniors. You'll face challenges in life. Don't let fear prevent you from reaching your goals. It's often said that everything you want in life is on the other side of fear. Here's an excerpt from Edgar Allan's guest poem, See It Through. When you're up against trouble, meet it squarely, face to face. Lift your chin, set your shoulders, plant your feet, and take a brace. When it's vain to try to dodge it, do the best that you can do. You may fail, you may conquer, see it through. Be the captain of your soul, seniors. You have the power to achieve anything you desire. Go for it. Don't let anyone or anything stop you from reaching your goals. William Henley poem Invictus states this: it matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishment the stroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. And last, be a bridge builder. You are your brother's, your sister, keeper. One of life's most important duties is helping others. Building our community and taking care of one another is vital. Remember, you are part of the warrior fraternity. Connect with and encourage one another. Class of 24, you're about to enter the greatest high school fraternity sorority that it is. You're going to enter the Franklin High School Warrior Fraternity Sorority. Your high school journey has taught you so much. I hope you can look back at school with pride and admiration because of your experiences. Reflect on the lessons you've learned and use them to propel yourself into your next endeavors. I leave you with this: be a true friend. See it through. Be the captain of your soul. And when you can, be a bridge builder. Know that you are never alone because you are part of this magnificent Franklin High School Warrior Fraternity Sorority. We are here for you, and we will support you. Class of 2024, from the bottom of my heart, I love each and every one of you, and I pray you achieve all of your dreams and your desires. Congratulations. It is now that time of the program. Dr. Ravalli, Franklin Township Board of Education members, I certify that the students before you have satisfied the state educational requirements and district requirements for graduation. At this time, we will confer the diplomas to the class of 2024. Students, follow the instructions that we practice. Follow the instructions of the staff members around you when it comes to standing and approaching along with the students with whom you are seated. Don't forget to pause and smile for the photographer. And after you receive your diploma, follow your seating section back to your original spots so that the next section may approach. Class of 24, you ready? Are you ready? All right. So, I'm going to ask our board members to please come up onto the stage. I'm going to ask the first reader to please come on up. Take your time, follow my lead. Mr. Herman, Mr. DeMarco, please join me. I'm going to ask the board members to fill in after Dr. Ravalli. Nope, Maya's going to help me out. You're going to join me on this side. We'll be on this side. Gotcha. Yep. You guys will be first. I'll be in the middle. All right. All right. Thank you. No, because I'm gonna be shaking hands. Just one reminder again, as you're waiting for the names, if you need a cooling station, the auditorium is open. I'm also going to ask, let's be environmentally friendly and not release the balloons. And let's scream and support our seniors, all right? First reader.
All right, can I start?
Yes.
Hit.
Did it give you the correction, the first name? Yep.
Yeah. Wait, am I still saying Christian?
Yep, Christian. Yep.
All right.
Go ahead, go.
Christian Paredes. Hindolo Abdullah. Lamar Abrams. Sherlyn Acosta Morales. London Adams. Hannah Adhikari. Nadav Admoni. Tion Ariel. Kamsi Yochuku Abakoba. Robert Aguirre. Ike Aguebo. David Akintola. Obena Akosa. Mark Alejo. Melanie Almonte Minaya. Gabriel Al-Najjar. Brian Alonso. Christine Amechi. Natalie Amaro Davila. Yug Amin. Martha Ampoma. Jaden Ancion. Deborah Antonio. Jacob Aparicio. Yaritza Aparicio Garcia. Apollos John Aquino. Daniel Arena. Andrew Araujo. Novea Amor. Nicholas Amico. Christopher Archer Kennedy. Paula Armstrong. Afia Asamoah, Mark Asamoah, Gerald Austin, Clara Ayad, Andrea Iona Ramos, Jason Ascona, John Bays Rodriguez, Solmi Baires Gavrete, Amia Baker, Kwamir Banks, Elena Baran, Kiosha Barbara, Emily Barrios Sanchez, Valerie Baston, Krista Beckley, Warren Bell Jr., Christopher Bennett, Zoya Bardwaj, Anargia Bott, Melanie Bimson, Nia Blue, Mazani Blunt, Elijah Bowman, Ian Bradbury, Tajay Brimage, Kimberly Brito, Chris Bangura, Melissa Bencosme Grulon, Alicia Brown, Azania Brown, Diamond Brown, Elisha Brown, Jakeem Brown, LaPrincia Brown Hewitt, Anthony Burrows, Jalil Bush, Zariah Butts, Khalil Byram,
Eileen Calderon, Brianna Calderon, Sarai Calderon Diaz, Byron Callahan, Jude Colin Calupe, Elena Canales, Juan Cantillo Perez, Rashawn Carden, Uciel Castaneda Nieto, Wilman Castillo, Eric Castro Baraquin, Vanessa Chanez, Melanie Chanez Martinez, Darielle Checo, Austin Choi, Adrian Chun, Rocco Ciccone, Gabriela Cisneros Barona, Gideon Klein Thomas, Antonio Coleman, Dominic Collado, Sitlali Condado, Alea Connor, Nicholas Consiglio, Victoria Core, Daniel Correa Bethencourt, Ayana Yaya Cotton, Jelena Cotton, Mackay Council, Evan Courtney, Jaden Covert, Treasure Cromer, Flor Cruz Herrera, Jacob Cruz, Gabriel Cajado Rodriguez, Sanaya Cullen, Isaiah Daniels, Anushka Desari, Abigail Davila, Abriana Davila, Arturo Davila, Kenneth Davis, Morgan Davis, Rain Davis, Maverick Davis Hammond, Maya Distafreitas, Anaya Dees, Kayla Demchuk, Mina DeMercy, Zendi Dennis, Justin Devines, Emma Desai, Brian DeSouza, Thierno de Cher Diallo, Chelsea Diaz, Myra Diaz, Christopher Diaz Quiros, Abigail Diem, Thomas Doe, Jacqueline Dominguez Mendoza, Carrie Dominguez Neola, Sabria Drew, Alexander Dutham, Matthew Dutham, Dayanara Duran, Ajani Durant, did I say that yet? Ajani Durant? Yeah. Okay. Isaiah Eatman, Dean Abiri,
Stefan Ikavaria, Kayla Edwards, Christine Igariva, Mia Elliott, Victor Enamorado, Yafrela Escalante Nova, Christopher Espinoza, Sasha Estevez, Sean Estevez, Dylan Evans, Kiara Everett, Hanya Awida, Olamide Fagaweza, Maria Fajardo Murillo, Maboba Farid, Isaiah Fasaluku, Kyrie Faust, Giovanni Felix, Adrian Fernandez Tavares, Sydney Fields, Maurice Finney, Stephanie Flores Plata, Maxwell Fofana, Tatiana Ferre, Daisy Freeman, Jaden Freiberg, William Freiberg, Eric Galindo Salado, Diego Garcia, Michelle Garcia, Isabella Garzon Susano. Faith Gibson. Maya Gonzalez. Nadia Gonzalez. Grulon. Jania Guadalupe. Anishsai Gudapati. Zaire Guglamini. Esnaidilin Giondat. Rain British Gulapali. Armando Gutierrez. Melanie Gutierrez Lopez. Hasham Habib. Alina Haki. Xavier Hernandez. Oh my God. Zaul Henriquez. Naomi Herbert. Gerson Hernandez. Catherine Hernandez. Layla Hernandez. Kevin Hernandez Chanez. Fabiana Hernandez Lobo. Estefany Hernandez Martinez. Cesar Herrera. Julian Herrera. Arabia Hinat. Anaya Holaman. Divine Horn. Elijah Hughes. Samantha Hughes. Oh, Ashley Hernandez, I called. Ashley Hernandez.
Ma- Michael Ihezwe. Abubakar Iqbal. Okay. Ibrahim Iqbal. Isabella Itwaru. Jakur Jackson. Layla Jackson. Conde Jallo. Zainab Jallo. Kenyon James. Zain Jawad. Ariba Jaweed. Casey Jenkins. Joanna Jenkins. Oh. Josiah Jenkins. Hansel Jimenez Medina, Arion Johnson, Nikaya Johnson, Jada Johnson Free, Zaire Jonas, Andele Jones, Lamar Jones, Alexandra Jordan, Trevin Joseph, Peter Josephowski, Trinity Joyner, Trisha Kandalapati, Patrick Kanu, Zara Riaz Karib, Niamit Kaur, Simarjot Kaur, Elizabeth Corey, Samaya King, Adwiti Kohli, Whoa, what? Eleanor Congo, John Karoma, Kazim Khotun, Tejas Krishnan, Suyatoslav Creek, Thomas Koo, Maxim Kuznetsov, Emily Lagos, Brandon Lem, Cindy Lem, Nanette Langley, Deja Langston, Litzy Laura Martinez, Cheyenne Lash, Kristen Lee, Mazir Lee, DeAndre Leslie, Morgan Lewis, Olivia Lewis, Adeline Lazama Santiago, Adriana Liberty, Sierra Liddell Bekeaton, Milena Lima, Joel Linares, Zoe Ling, Michaela Little, Manaya Little, Joanna Liu, Jaden Lobo, Alex Lopez, Caitlin Lopez, Wilder Lopez Granados, Wendell Lopez Quiros, Litzy Lopez Gonzalez, Anna Lopez Sarabia, Vanessa Lopez Sarabia. Brian Lucas Hernandez. Alejandro Lucas Nieto.
Victoria Luck. Lisbeth Lujan Rodriguez. Yasser Maroof. Aliyah Muhammad Awad. Rachel Mansoure. Paula Marquez. Alberto Martinez. Giselle Martinez. Mia Martinez. Herman Martinez Valladares. Hendrix Martinez Gaetan. Brian Martinez Lopez. Michael Masters. Naomi Mathis. Moath Matthews. Amir Marasi Shabez. Keegan McFarlane. Anna McLean. Sanai McLean. Omar Medina. Maria Mejia. Wendy Membreno. Edgar Mendez Matos. Melanie Meneses. Leilani Medal. Landon Miller. Jordan Mingledorf. Karina Mistry. Ava Montemuru. Connie Moore. Hector Morales Castillo. Aiden Morrow. Keith Morris. Sarah Moda. Ryan Rotek. Basmala Nabu. Anish Nagpal. Tanae Nalo. Ashini Nareen. Billy Narvaez. Wakeem Noth. Olivia Nyack. Zacchaeus Noble. Adani Nunez. Devin Nunez. Nabarag Narayanan. Gabrielle Nunn. Joseph Natruku. Michelle O'Neill. Anaya Otis. Alani Obi. Rihanna O'Day. Chelsea Oganga. Alumide Ongudipe. Alex Akagawa. Mark Olson. Xiomara Overa Carrion. Antonio Orr. Charles Ortiz. Isaiah Osentui. Sandra Palacio Sanchez. Joelle Pallett. Julia Penchenko. Matthew Paredes. Quinlan Paris. Jalen Parks. Aryan Patel. Deep Patel. Darn Patel.
Ishan Patel. Keshav Patel. Maya Patel. Nishant Patel. Nikhil Padapali. Piyuni Patel. Rudra Patel. Saira Patel. Ajani Pekwakunda. Tiffany Pecorella. Lorraine Pena. Tatiana Penaloza. Oviel Peralta Vasquez. Ever Perez. Yaneli Perez Gaithan. Justin Perez Ruz. Jocelyn Perez Valdez. Tyren Perez Anthony. JD Perez Diaz. Olivia Phillips. Angela Penickney. Sienna Pinnock. Brandon Polanco Van Pratt. Carmen Ponce. Isabella Quintanilla. Daniel Quisbert. Ethan Rugbeer. Maya Ramirez. Jessica Ramirez Chanez. Kiara Ramirez Crispin. Nashley Ramirez Llorena. Jalouette Ramos Garcia. Angelina Ramroop. Elizabeth Ramsamy. Caleb Ratliff. Sarah Reese, Jason Rittermeyer, Jordan Renee,
Sorry.
Dione Riaz, Scarlett Riaz Espina, No Riaz, Maya Reynolds, Wesley Reynoso, Emily Rhinesmith, Shamar Rice, Sydney Richard, Rowan Richards, Devin Riddick, Jada Riley, Genesee Rivera, Gerson Rivera Contreras, Yalen Riveras Rodriguez, James Robinson, Tyler Robinson, Adriel Rodriguez, Ashley Rodriguez, Dashley Rodriguez, Kimberly Rodriguez Pagan, Rafaelina Rodriguez Rodriguez, David Rojas Garcia, Adriana Rollins, Kiara Rollins, Christopher Roman Sanchez, Sebastian Romero, Jamale Roque Espana, Anthony Rosario Almanzar, Brittany Rose, Ariana Roth, Gianna Rubinetti, Zara Sales, Shavi Salvano,
Daniel Sanchez. Jesus Sanchez. Kelly Sanchez. Marcos Sánchez de Jesús. Maya Singhavi. Rhea Singhavi. Wernosin Saint Ozier. Caitlin Santana. Ruby Santiago Rosas. Jesús Santos Salvador. Hamida Sarpong. Avinash Simungo. Kimberly Serrano. Mabinti Sese. Jada Severino. Sanai Shabazz. Misty Shah. Monit Shah. Arohi Sharma. Mayol Shah. Amber Shea. Mohammed Shekarinijad. Christopher Sherman. Carrie Seaman. Nora Shatemi. Gardi Silla. Algirda Simulunis. Deep Singh. Harjap Singh. Mahip Singh. Veer Singh. Janaya Smith. Which one?
Jasmine.
Jasmine? Oh, Jasmine Singh. Damn.
Wait.
Kennedy Smith. Misha Soni. Andres Sosa Martinez. Isaiah Stafford. Brendan Stevens. Gabriella Stewart. Ava Stockton. Cora Stokes. Samir Sultani. Sabina Suresh. Joseph Surreal. London Sutton. Michaela Tabron Ashley. Takia Telefero. Michael Talercio. Michaela Taylor. Deandra Tedder. Cesar Tejada Esteves. Cesarina Tejada Esteves. Angelina Terranova. Himanshu Thapar. Jordan Thickpen. Morlai Tharanka. Godgive Toe. Henry Torres, Raul Torres, Lenny Torres Duran, Somya Trivedi, Grace Tuck, Joseph Tucker, Wanli Uceta Rodriguez, Samira Udden, Jessica Ogechi Uzor, Kaylin Valentine, Juan Vasquez, Andy Velasco, Ilse Velasquez Martinez,
Cielo Velázquez Ortiz, Starlin Vélez Guzmán, Carlos Vera Parra, Sara Villaraga Pena, Eunice Villeda Benítez, Joseph Villuri, Madeline Vinesa, Ethan Waga, Roy Wambugu, John Ward, Amaya Webb, Jarvis White, Aiden Wignall, Amanda Williams, Chad Williams, Egypt Williams, Tygeer Williams, Tyree Williams, Ziona Williams, Brandon Wood, Talia Woodard, Kayla Woodruff, Taya Wright, Mohammed Jarja, Nicholas Yeager, Kayil Young, Carlos Zacarías Hernández, Giovanni Zavaleta Analco, Evan Zer, Oscar Sequida, Christina Zhang, Sophia Ziegler, Nicholas Zillenbeck Wilkie, Matthew Frazier,
Roger Noah Ford. Ankitha Jagadish. Sarah Moley. Here we go. Ankitha Jagadish. Sarah Moley. Halia Badmus. Kaylin Platt. Anaria Butchin. Gabriela Alejo Martinez. Andrea Pineda Espinosa. Joella Abbey. Emily Chavez. Cameron Brown. Aisha Parekh. Alexander Roth. Adam Rittermeyer. Emily Novielli. Arushi Parikh. Aditya Shah. Mayank Jain. Maya Zavatsky. Aryan Cuddy. Raghav Paladugu. Let's give it up again for class of 24. Yes. As we wait for our stage members to take their seats again, I'm extremely proud of the class of 24. You certainly have raised the bar. I'm excited to see the underclassmen behind you try to strive all the things that you did. But I am confident the class of 24 will be a force to reckon with in the next coming years. I want to thank you for being amazing Franklin High School students. You earned such a wonderful celebration. And again, family, friends, community, let's give the class of 24 another big round of applause. I'm going to ask our choir to come forward, and I'm going to ask them to sing our alma mater. And for the last time, our seniors, Maya, Anna, Gabriella, Sophia, and when she comes back up here, I'll pronounce her name correctly again. But come join our chorus to sing our alma mater. As they make their way up here, I'm going to ask the class of 24 to please stand. We will do our alma mater. And then the last thing that we do will be turning of the tassels. And then we will celebrate with our family and friends. Who is Suma? Somia. I apologize. Somia, please come to the stage. I apologize. Who am I giving the mic to? I'll give right here in the middle. Our Franklin High School alma mater.
Memories are dear when we sing Franklin High. Enter to learn, we'll go forth to serve her well. Years will pass by for us, names left behind. Yet we will stay with you, pleasant thoughts in mind. For it's you that we love. For our years spent with alma mater. Our years with dear Franklin High.
Just stand to the side. Now we'll do the turning of the tassels. We gotta set it up right. So again, I want to thank you all for your attendance at Franklin High School Class of 24 commencement. We hope that you enjoy the time of celebrating your graduates. Photos of the event have been captured, including the official picture of the graduate receiving his or her or their diploma. The pictures should be ready in the upcoming weeks, and a message will be sent when you can view and purchase them from the photographer's website. At this time, Honoria Butchin and Ankita Jangadish, please come forward. You're going to lead your classmates in turning of the tassels. Class of 24, again, continue to stand. Honoria, Akita, please do the honors and lead your classmates in turning the tassels from right to left. Go. Woo! You did it! Family, feel free to come down to the field, find your graduate, and celebrate as a family. Thank you, and God bless.